Hi everyone. I hate doing the intros to these things. Absolutely detest it. I must do it about 10 times, so I've decided no intro. If you want to know who I am, I'm Mary. I'm from Northern Ireland. I see, look, there's the intro. It's just, why is it so hard to introduce yourself? It's just, it's weird, especially when you're looking at yourself, introducing yourself. If you're looking for what's the word, professionalism, wrong place. So as I say, my name's Mary. I knit, crochet, don't really do any other. I was trying to think about, is there any other crafts that I do, and there's not. It just really is knitting, crochet, but more knitting than crochet at the minute. When I had originally started this channel, it was mostly crochet, but now knitting has kind of taken over, and I always struggle uh what do I call myself? Mary's knitting, crochet, or see, intro sucks. So what are you here for today? Today is the 2nd of June. I'm looking out the window because we've finally got a bit of rain. I live here in Northern Ireland and we're so used to rain and whatnot, but we've had a heat wave the last 2 or 3 weeks and it's been scorching. Don't get me wrong, love the heat, but when you've got the odd hot flash thrown in there, it's not the nicest. But anyway, so here for the yarn and the what I've made. I had a birthday over about a couple of weeks ago. Not even a couple of weeks, the 24th. I had a birthday. I turned 55. So I'm going to show you a couple of things that I got for my birthday too. Pardon me, from my lovely family and what I have finished. It's been a kind of funny month for crafting because physically I'm going through something pain wise, not sure what it is. All test results come back absolutely fine, so I figure I'm in pain when I craft and I'm in pain when I don't craft, so I might as well just say sod it and craft. So that's kind of where I am at the minute. The doctor has referred me to scan to see if it's maybe fibromyalgia or something to do with rheumatoid arthritis, but there's nothing shown in the markers. But at the end of the day, that's all good. I'm thankful to be alive and at 55 as healthy as I can be. So anywho, what I've been up to, I'm looking down here at my wee notebook. There's not a wild lot on it. Would you believe I only finished one pair of socks this month? That is unheard of. And that is my 12th pair of socks this year. So on that note, that's what we'll go for. I don't even have a sock blocker here. Yeah, I do. Oh, ow. See, that's one of the things that's really, 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 really painful. See, when you overstretch into my shoulder, it can make me feel physically sick nearly. So these socks are for the house. They're not for anybody in particular. We wear my knitted socks all year round. So, as I say, these are for the first person that gets them on their feet. The yarn is a fluff fibre yarn. Let me just go back and look and see what the name of it is. It's not Maleficent, because Maleficent I'm using on Carla May's socks. I think it's Fluorite or something. Yeah, Fluorite. So these are my fingering weight socks. Done, there's two. A bit of extra lilac that I had lying about. As I say, these are fluff fibre. I started them on the 20th of April, would you believe, and finished them on the 31st of May. Let me see, I think I done 20 1x1 ribbon, a 50 on the leg, and then into the heel flap and gusset. And then I always do like 54 rows is what fits us. We've all kind of, me and the two girls have got kind of the same size, but so 54 rows for going for the before I do the tulle. So that's my first finished object. As I say, that took ages to do, again because of pain. So when I was in pain and wanted to do something, I made, I think about, let me see, about 10 different variations of the pot. Is it a trivet? I don't know, what do you call it? You know, where you can put these in the oven and grab stuff from the oven. So I made about 10 different variations and sizes. I put some away for the girls. You know, they're, what do they call that? Do they even call it anymore? Where it's like a, you know, if they move out, what do they call that? It's not a hope chest. That's the old-fashioned version name of it. But you know, your bottom drawer type thing for stuff. So Marion liked the colours, so I set some aside. Pardon me, for her and Becca. And these three, I go to a knit and natter on a Monday, and there's a wee lady who donates things for Alzheimer's Society, and there's a lady then that sells them on, so I'm going to donate these. So I've done, as I say, done about 10 of them, and I've done them from, started on the 29th of April and finished some of them in and around the 12th of May. Just have to weave in the ends of this one. This is another one that's going to go to the Alzheimer's. This is just a mitered square wee baby blanket. I think the pink, the shotgun pink, might be, did I see? I have been trying to be really good and write down the names of the yarn. For example, let me see. Let me see the pot holders. Some of this yarn was Oxford cotton yarn. Some of it was, yeah, Oxford cotton yarn. And some of it was scrappy stuff. This wee mitered square blanket, was mostly scrappy. That pink there was a Yarnsmith pink, and that there multicolour was a papaya. Don't know the colourways, but as I say, just have to, the wee lady who is taking the donations isn't there at the minute. She's on holiday, so I just have to weave in the ends and then I'll give them to her. So there's those. What else did I finish? Finished these things. This is kind of partially a gift, kind of part a gift, part not a gift, but the bigger part of it is a gift. I used Cookie. I think Cookie is from Hobie. Color 46210, lot number 200. These are a 200 gram big cake. That's one of Hobie's cakes there. And I got a hat and 2 scarf shawl type things out of this. So this is just the Ross hat. That's pretty true. Nice blues and purples. So there's that. And then this one is getting some cat hair and fluff out of it. A Sophie Scarf. And what I did was I just knit till about halfway of what I had left and then decreased. So that kind of that. So that's that one. This was all out of a 200 gram ball. I'd actually used, I think I have written down how much I used. Like I used 190 something. There's what I've left. That'll be tiny bit of yarn left. That'll go on some type of scrap project. I'm going to do a wee follow up on where I am on my 12 YarnNYarn 12 casts on of 2026. So that was the Sophie Scarf, and then You know I love me a Linus Shawl, and this is pretty much similar shape. This shape's all in at the minute. So that was 3 out of 200 grams. Can't be bad to that way big stick. And as I say, it's all acrylic, but it's got a funny wee hue on it. You'd think that there was some here comes Mr. Amazon. Hold on, I'm back. So that was the 3 things I got out of that that ball. As I say, I'm gifting one of the wee shawls. So I am. But yeah, couldn't be bad to that for a 200 gram ball. And as I say, that was the cookie. So what else did I finish? I think that might have been it. I didn't get a while, as I say, I didn't get a while lot done. Let me just check. Ross hat, Linus, Sophie Scarf, fingering socks. Yeah, baby blanket. That was it. You know, for the month of May, that was not a wild lot of crafting for me. It looks to be a lot, but it wasn't. So for the total for the month, ironically, that was 995.7 grams. So nearly a kilo of yarn out. So quite happy with that. So need to keep that up. Trying not to buy yarn. We are a local to me shop, craft shop. Well, they kind of done a lot of different things. Closed there recently. So I had to have a wee, you know, a wee look and see what they had. And when I did go down, well, a couple of things. They had a de-stash thing at the tennis club. So I went to scoot there to have a look to see what kind of yarns, etc. Like, I need any more yarn, like I need a hole in the head. But this particular yarn shop, as I say, closing down, brought a lot of their stuff. When I was last in, I seen this and I bought it, but then they gave me the money for it, and they gave me the money, and this was part of my birthday present. Look, isn't that class? Look, so there's Rosie, well, that would be Rosie, Fred and Hannah, you know, the 3 cats. So got the craft bag. That was part of my birthday present. And then Marion and I took we scoot to this de-stash of Saturday morning. And when I was in the craft shop, I had seen knitting needles and I couldn't justify buying them. But at the de-stash, they were a bit cheaper. Don't know who makes them. Haven't even used them yet. Is there a... No, it doesn't say who. But I am a metal needle girl. So, and they range from 3 right through to 10. And the case is like a nice suede. So I got this, have to admit, got it for a really good price. Got it for 20 quid. Couldn't be bad. Couldn't be bad to that. And then there's the wee, you know, the wee endy bits. And then I think there's maybe about 4 different wee cables. Is there 4? 1, 2, 3, yeah. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 4 cables. So got that for 20 quid. You couldn't beat that with a big stick. So that was my birthday present from me to me. So it was. Actually, no, it wasn't. That's a lie. The girls got me that. Yeah, I think the girls got me that. So as I say, haven't used it yet, but plan to in the not too distant future. So that's the first thing. The second thing was the bag. And I got an ice maker. Oh my word, in this weather. Well, for starters, I love my drinks freezing cold. Always have. My fridge had an ice maker in it, but it stopped working and I wasn't getting paid to get somebody out to try and fix it because it was going to cost too much. So they got me an ice maker for my birthday. Happy as a pig in the proverbial. What else? And then got this. Look, it's leather. It's just a wee over the shoulder. One day Becca and I spent the day with over Ancestry found a biological cousin. If some of you may or may not know that I am adopted, and that was the first biological cousin that I was ever in contact with, which was quite cute. Subsequently have now found that I have a half brother too and have met him a few times. Holy smokes, let me know if you want to hear any more on that. But when we were out with Lorna, took her to see her grandmother's grave. And when we were out for the day, spied this, and Becca picked it up for my birthday. Absolutely love it. Can't wait. The only thing is my purse is too big for it, so I need to buy me a smaller purse. But I can't wait to use it. It's just, oh. And I love the Celtic knot. Just absolutely beautiful. So got that for my birthday, and then got money and other bits and pieces and whatnot. So yeah, had a lovely day. What else? So that was that. Right, so see, I went totally off kilter. If you're looking for professionalism, wrong place. What I'm working on is what I should have done. That I should have done whips, should have done works in progress. And I've only, well, I say I've only got two. I have more than two, but just two that I've been working on. So the first one is, this is the Maleficent. I had these started before, and then I had the purple, that purple, on the top of these, and I pulled them out. These are for Miss Carla May. These are the Maleficent socks. So as I say, I've just got these going, and these are fluff fibres. You should see some of the stuff at fluff fibres. Dyes absolutely stunning. Like, what do you see? Like, oh, isn't that just gorgeous? So there's that, and that I'm working on. Another thing that I'm working on, Michael's co-worker, is his wife is having a baby. I think I showed you this prior, and I've done a bit in it. This is the Modern Granny. So I've done 5 grey, 5 teal, and then down to 4 grey, and I'm doing 4 teal, 3, 2, 1. And then that'll be that finished. So hopefully I will have that finished by the next time I jump on. And that's kind of all that I'm actively working on at the minute. And I did start a shawl, but I don't like it. Go ahead. Can't see you. I did start a shawl, but I don't like it. I don't know, can't remember what the name of the pattern is, and then I started going kind of rogue, but I don't like it, and that's not showing the yarn the way it should. It's a nice enough wee pattern, but I think it would be better if it was solid. So I'm going to rip that out. Started that a bit last night. And then the last thing, I think the last thing I have to show you is Unseen Yarns come in. My monthly subscription to Unseen Yarn. This is the Moth Club. It came in yesterday. I think it was yesterday. So here's the card. The card is the Elephant Hawk Moth. Like that. I'm not looking, I'm just trying to rip the tissue paper a wee bit so we can see together. That's Michael walking past. That is thread, and you can't see him, no. Thread's up on the back of the couch there. are out. Oh my word. Oh, I have seen it. I'm just going to lift it out. My high vibe thoughts create health in my body and peace in my mind and love in my heart. Oh, that is so cute. And then here is the, she always puts a wee stitch marker and a wee sticker. And see, I've seen it, and now got Marion getting off the bus. Becca has passed her driving test and has the card today. Oh, can't even get that out. But look, that's a stitch marker and the wee sticker. And then the yarn. Wowzers. Wait do you see? Are you ready? Oh my word. Oh my word. Oh my word. Oh, that is beautiful. Isn't that gorgeous? Yes, there's Maureen coming in from, why is she standing at the bottom of the gate? Right. Hold on a minute, let her in. Right, sorry, that was me. Just saying hello to Marion. So this is Elephant Hawk Moth, and that is as true as it gets. Oh my word! Look at that! Oh, that is stunning. Look at that big bit of pink in the middle. So let me see if I can hank this a bit, get caught over my ring. Oh, this is beautiful, absolutely stunning. Look at that. Oh, I'm not the greatest at doing this hanky thing. I don't know what I've done. There's Henny talking to her. There's her baby talking to her. But look. Oh my word. Yeah. She hits out of the park every single time. I'll link them all below. Unseen Yarns. Absolutely stunning. Fantastic price point for it. Now, in fairness, have I used any just yet? No. Do I plan on using it? Yes. Do I love to sit and look at it? Heck yes. Oh wow. Look at that there. Gorgeous. So that's kind of me for this month. Don't know how long that is, maybe, but well, however long it is, it's however long it is. Nothing's ever overly professional, nothing's ever whatever. So as I say, I link everything below. That's my roundup for May done. I'm going to do a 12 casts on of 2026, YarnNYarn 12 casts on for 2026 roundup as well for the first quarter. And then that way I can kind of see where I am with that too. How many things that I've done, or how many I am in the whatever realm of doing. Brain fog is a marvelous thing. So folks, whatever you're doing, hope you're having fun. Take care, God bless, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.